So in this video, I'm going to cut over to a 5-minute audio clip where I'm answering a question from a client that popped up in one of our recent office hours session in the Lifestyle Business Academy about how to quickly diagnose what is going on if an offer isn't converting the way that you want it to, okay? There's multiple components that go into this, and I think this is as good as a 5-minute masterclass on this topic of how to quickly look at these things. Obviously, we can go way deeper into every single one of these, but have this in your back pocket as a 5-minute quick check, boom, 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 boom. What levers can I pull now to squeeze more out of this offer? Okay, I'm gonna cut over to it right now. I hope you enjoy.
Banger question. I would actually start before the offer. So what I mean by that is, I think people will say, an offer's not converting, and obviously there's two elements to that. There's the offer itself, and then there's, well, how many people is it being put in front of? And I think in a lot of cases, initially, even though it's not fixing the quote unquote conversion problem, you can fix the more immediate cash flow problem by going, well, are we actually getting this thing in front of people, or have like 3 people seen it and we're jumping at shadows? So usually I try and start there and go, well, okay, well, even if we don't improve the conversions, how do we immediately improve sales by cranking up the volume and analyzing what are all the different opportunities that we can actually get this in front of people, and let's dial that up so that as we start to make tweaks to the offer, we're actually putting the steak onto a hot pan, so to speak, as opposed to, oh, we made this change, but 2 people have seen it, so we don't fucking know if it's actually made any impact or not. So I would usually start before that and make sure volume isn't an issue first. Then, when it comes to diving into the offer, usually the first thing I'll do is check if they've buried the lead. So what I've seen in a lot of cases is that there might be this amazing hook or this amazing case study or this amazing unique mechanism, but it's buried within an offer. And now I'm talking about offer documents in particular, but this could really be tied into kind of offer presentation more generally. I've seen this a bunch of times, and what I'll do is recommend that they start kind of spinning things around to extract different leads, different hooks, different things that can ultimately pull people in. I try not to change too many things at once, because otherwise you won't know what has really worked. So that's typically the first thing is the hook or the lead or the overall angle. Are we putting our best foot forward? The next element that I would look to work through is the plan. So this is how clear, how simple, how real, tangible, direct is the 3 to 5 step process that you are going to take people through. As part of that, is there a clear pain, problem, outcome, right? It's really that bookending exercise plus the bridge in the middle. So where they are, where they want to go, and the bridge in the middle. How crystal clear and specific are we on that? And then we'll go through a phase of experimenting with kind of dialing that in more and more and more and more and more. The next 2 elements that I'll look at are the next one I would usually go to is look at risk. So this risk flows into pricing structure. Risk flows into perceived risk in terms of presentation of the offer itself. So for example, are we using language that demonstrates how easy it is to get an ROI, right? So in most of my offers, I'll say, sign 1 client and you're in the green, and the rest of our time together is free, or sign 2 clients or sign 3 clients or whatever. So are we using those simple mechanisms to reduce risk? And are we using them well, and can we improve them? And then actual risk, right? Do we need to be looking at payment plans? Do we need to be looking at changing pricing strategy to adjust risk. Then from there, I'll look at deliverables and is there a gap in the offer itself from a deliverable perspective, right? Is there a missing deliverable that means that there's this big open item, this big objection that's causing people to ultimately hesitate? And then what I'll do is, as I play around with deliverables, I'll try find ways to do it that isn't creating a massive time obligation, but might be addressing a gap or a concern. So that's kind of the sequence that I would typically walk through on the offer side of things. Obviously, there's the marketing side of things as well, but from like an offer diagnostic perspective, that's a pretty solid flow.
So I hope that you got something from that. Take it and listen to it a few times and make notes of all of the different little levers that you've got along the way, and then start working through those alongside your main offering. And if you one at a time improve them, overall you will increase your conversion rate and then ultimately increase the volume of conversions as you put more people through it. Okay, if you want my personal eyes on your offer to help you craft a new one, to help you restructure it, to help you get off sales calls, the best place to start is going to be my Lifestyle Business Academy. There's a link in the description. It takes you over to a document that breaks down everything that's included. We do calls, we do weekly office hours, which is where that audio clip is from. You get my full operating system for building a lifestyle coaching or consulting business. This is essentially my life's work up until this point, everything that I've done online and exactly what I'm doing right now in my own coaching and consulting business, plus it's updated in real time. Okay, so if you'd like to work with me more directly on building this out in your own business, check out those details. But until next time, have a great day.